Meisterstahl hailing frequencies are open.
Okay, we're on.
The opinions expressed in tonight's podcast are those of the individuals speaking. They do not necessarily reflect the views of HarrisFilm Productions or its other crew members.
Hello, everybody. This is Steve Harry Harris and the HarrisFilm crew. Tonight we have Matt Arnold.
Hello, everybody.
Matt. Roy Ivey. And Ken Mays.
Our goal as HarrisFilm Reviews is to give our opinion about the production that we're going to watch as filmmakers, writers, directors, VFX artists, graphics artists, actors, and then, constructive criticism.
Right. We're not just tearing you apart just for the sake of tearing you apart. Take what we say, bring it on board, and apply it to your new project.
HarrisFilm has entered the 2024 Showrunner Awards, and we're 2 of 27 entries. There are other entries in the film contest, so I'm not sure exactly what specific awards that they put themselves in for, like Best Actor, Best Actress, and that kind of thing. But so on this special HarrisFilm Reviews, we'd like to present and discuss 359, a Star Trek fan production.
Conduit is out on deck 17. Section 5. On my way, Chief! 49% and dropping. Try rerouting to the secondary.
Full reverse. It's not enough. They're launching shuttle.
Gotta lock this thing down. I almost got it. Power surge, get away from there!
All hands to escape pods.
You are the board. You will be assigned. You will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own resistance.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Commander Tyson Zahn of the USS Melbourne. If anyone is out there, please...
We lost sound, Steve.
Great.
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Commander Zahn, what's your duty assignment, Ensign?
Third shift tactical officer on the Kyushu.
Ops on the Melbourne.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, and I put it on camera. Pain in the neck. All right, you can hear me. You can see me. I'm going to run it back a little bit.
I'm here.
Can you hear it?
I'm here.
I see that. And you are?
Boyd. Ensign Gina Boyd, sir.
Can you hear it?
Commander Zahn, what's your duty assignment, Ensign?
Third shift tactical officer on the Kyushu.
Ops on the Melbourne.
The Melbourne. How bad?
My escape pod sensors went out, so I can't tell you what the damage is, but I wouldn't be out here if it looked like she was going to survive. The Kyushu?
The port nacelle blew just as my pod was launched. I saw the ship lose power right before the shockwave hit. I think I was unconscious for a while. When I came to, I set course for the Kyushu's last known position, but no sign of her here.
Do you have sensors, Ensign?
Yes, sir. But only short range. There was a dampening field in place when we approached the system. We didn't get any readings until we were almost on top of them. Maybe...
No. No, the interference must be energy residue from the battle. I saw the cube warp out of here a while ago. I had just happened to be facing the right direction at the right time. I've actually been tumbling out here for a while.
I see you. Here, let me fix that.
Thank you for that. I'm starting to get space sick.
Have you found anyone else?
You're the first, but I just got comms back online. I took a lot of damage getting clear of the Melbourne. You?
No, sir. To be honest, I was afraid the Borg would hear me.
It's a good thought. It wouldn't have mattered. Interference only just cleared up enough to get a signal through. Only short range at that. Jack Frazier, Operations Engineering Chief on the Roosevelt. Or at least I used to be.
Well, it's good to hear another voice, Chief. I'm Commander...
Zahn and Boyd. Yes, I've been listening. And you're right. With the phasers, photon torpedoes, and exploding warp cores, being pretty much kept deaf, dumb, and blind out here.
Anything we can do to get a message out?
From here? Nothing. I'm pushing these systems to their limit. The escape pod transmitters just don't have the juice to cut through.
Probably take hours to get clear of the interference on thrusters.
Probably. But I'm still scanning for the shortest route out of here.
We should probably keep that as an option, sure, but I don't know...
But what? You think we should just be sitting here on our asses and doing nothing? Look, I had a friend on the Tecumseh at Setlik 3. They thought waiting for the cavalry was the best idea. Before help could arrive, the Cardis had vaporized dozens of escape pods.
At the Academy, they said that was never confirmed.
Of course they did. Because now the Spoonheads are our friends.
I think our allies prefer the term Cardassians, Chief Frazier.
Whatever. The point is, the Borg are worse, and they take prisoners. I don't know about you, but I have no intention of joining the collective today. Just need to get out of here. We don't even know if anybody's coming.
Actually, we do. Lieutenant Laura Weber, Commander. I was monitoring comms traffic on the Saratoga. Before we abandoned ship, we heard from the Enterprise. She was damaged when she engaged the cube, but she's on her way.
So maybe we should stay here.
I'm telling you, it's a mistake.
I say we stay put for now.
You say?
Yeah, I say. There are bound to be other survivors. Weber, if you have us on sensors, form up. You too, Frazier. We're going to continue to monitor local comm traffic for other escape pods and shuttles. In the meantime, Frazier, you keep looking for a way to escape or breach the interference. Until somebody else comes along that outranks me, I'm taking command of this group.
I feel better already.
Good. By the way, Chief, you're out of uniform.
I'm a regular scofflaw. Be sure to bring it up at my court-martial.
Yep.
Lieutenant Laura Weber of the USS Saratoga. If you are receiving this message, please respond. This is Lieutenant Laura Weber of the USS Saratoga. If you are receiving this message, please respond.
Still no response. Maybe Chief Frazier was right. We'll never get a message out from inside the interference zone.
Give it time. Whose turn was it?
Yours.
Okay. Here's a hard one. What Earth planet becomes the name of the star by removing the first letter, a number by removing the last letter, and a bird if you take away the first and last letters? Hey, if it's too tough,
just give me a minute, sir.
I'll give you 5. Be right back. Still no response to our signal, Commander.
Yeah, I know. I've been monitoring too. Any word from Frazier?
Not a beep.
Okay, I guess we need to check in then. Zahn to Frazier. Zahn to Frazier. Come in.
Frazier here. Miss me?
Yeah, something like that. Did you manage to find a way through the interference?
I did. In fact, I've been out. Set up a beacon to send a looping long-range distress signal on all frequencies. Just got back now.
Lieutenant Weber, were you supposed to be keeping an eye on Chief Frazier?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I must have gotten distracted.
Look, Commander, I've been doing this a lot longer than all of you, and I don't need anyone to babysit.
I would say the opposite is true, considering you can't even follow a simple order.
I follow orders just fine, the ones that make sense. I didn't spend my entire career proving myself so that a bunch of Green Academy snots.
But you've proven nothing here, other than that you're an insubordinate, unpleasant asshole. And you are still out of uniform.
What's he supposed to do? Go find one?
Better?
Yeah. Yeah, better. You've solved all of our problems, and I guess that's one less thing for me to bring up at your court-martial.
Ivy! The answer is Ivy. If you take away the I, then you have the Y canis majoris. And if you take away the Y, then you have the Roman numeral 4. And if you take away the I and the Y, then you have a V, which is how a kid would draw a bird flying. That last part almost threw me, but
Way to go.
what did I miss?
Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
This is Commander Tyson Zahn of the USS Melbourne. Could you activate your visual feed and identify yourself?
Margaret Bergen. I'm in an escape pod. I don't know how this works. The officer with me was injured when we left the Clark. She's dead.
The Clark?
The Bradbury-class transport.
Transport? What the hell is a transport doing all the way out here?
The Melbourne. Did you say you were on the Melbourne? Oh, thank God. I was worried all the ships in the fleet had been destroyed.
Well, Miss Bergen, I'm...
Gregory Bergen. He's a member of your crew. I was coming to meet him.
Lieutenant Bergen, mission specialist.
Yes, he's my son. Is he there? Can I speak to him?
Miss Bergen, I'm sorry. I'm in an escape pod too. The Melbourne has been destroyed.
Hello? Commander, are you still there? I can't hear you.
Ma'am, Miss Bergen, could you activate your homing beacon? I can walk you through it.
Oh, the panel says there's a tractor beam. Oh, I see it. Oh, thank you. Tell Gregory I'll see him soon.
What happened? What happened?
I'm not sure. I lost her signal.
I couldn't get a fix on her.
She's been assimilated.
Appearance is getting worse. Should I go in for a closer look?
Do it, but keep an open channel. Boyd, Weber, get a sensor lock on him.
Yes, sir.
Tracking.
Should be closing in on our signal now. I think a sensor lock on our pod. Hard to tell, though. Can't get much of anything through all this interference. What the hell is generating all this? Found it. This is Chief Jack Frazier of the Roosevelt. Miss Bergen, do you copy?
Chief, we're losing your signal.
Frazier, get back here now.
It just brought visual back online.
Frazier! Weber, do you have him on sensors?
Negative, I lost him.
This isn't good. We should get out of here.
No, belay that instant. We have to figure out what's happening. Lieutenant Weber, what is our max sensor and comm range?
With the new wave of interference, it's just a few kilometers.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. One of us is going to stay here as the anchor. The other two are going to head out along Frazier's course. Once they hit max comm range, one stays, one continues to his last known position.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. What if we're set on splitting up? Are we taking volunteers for anchor?
Sure, Ensign. Consider yourself anchored. Lieutenant Weber, set course. 113, mark 25.
Set.
Max thrusters, engage. Ensign Boyd, find the store. Keep an eye on us.
Count on it.
Approaching maximum range from our initial position, Commander.
Okay. Hold position here, Lieutenant. I'm continuing on course.
Reading all stop.
All right. I'm approaching Fraser's position now. I've got a visual on his pod. And a second pod. Probably Bergen's. Sensors aren't reading any life signs, but there is so much interference. There's no way to tell if that's accurate. I'm moving in closer. I'm going to see if I can boost the sensors to get any kind of residual signal.
What happened?
He's gone.
Me too. I'm gonna move in and see.
No! Stay put. The commander said to stay put.
You're right. Holding position. Wait, I've got something on short-range sensors.
Commander's on?
I can't tell. It could be, but it looks too big. I'm heading your way, Jenna, and I'm sending you the telemetry for Fraser's beacon. Set a course for it and move! Full thrusters!
What is it? What's happening?
Just go!
Lieutenant Weber! Laura!
Or sitting there.
You've assimilated.
Jack Fraser from Roosevelt, transmitting on emergency channel to any Federation starships. Set course for this
I'm gonna make it.
There are survivors.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
Set course for this signal.
We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
What'd you think, guy? Good job, Dave.
Yep.
Mike too. Michael Piller did a novel.
Well, we know they didn't assimilate all of them because Benjamin Sisko managed to escape.
Yep.
Right, but that was before this happened.
It was the same battle.
Yeah, it's the same battle, but I think linear time. I think the rescue of Cisco happened right before this happened, because they couldn't find anybody else on their sensors. But maybe that's just me. Of course, the visual effects are great. I mean, you saw that Samuel Calkins did those. So, what do you think, guys?
Pretty good.
Well, good.
Let me go first. You know, it's one of those things I really enjoyed this film. I realize that it's what advanced majors would call a combox film. And in a lot of cases, like what we do, that's fine. It's all you can do almost when you have your crew spread across the world. So you have a green screen, you do your part, and then it takes the talents of not just the actor and the green screen, but the CGI artist, the composite artist, the sound editor. It's a complete production to make something like this, and I think that you did a fantastic job from the actors all the way through the end of the production. So everyone deserves a congratulations on a job well done. And this is the type of a thing that we endeavor to live up to. So what do you think there, Matt?
It was a pretty good little film. It was really good. The storyline, they put it about just like it's put in Wolf 359, where when the Melbourne and the mothership was destroyed by the board. It was pretty good. The CGI was really good, and I give them 2 thumbs up on it. Well, I know we'll beat them at CGI.
There you go.
Thank you.
That I do know.
Yeah, we should. If not, we're going to have a talk with the judges. In the future, I hope that you'll also consider watching our films, and if nothing else, compare them to 359. So what do you think there, Roy?
I think it was an interesting bit. Of course, 359 is a lightning rod. It was a good choice for a first film for them. And surprisingly, I've seen some other reviews of this, and the creation of this is actually much more difficult than what it might appear as far as coordination, because they were like us, everybody in their own space, and you think about it, and you have those ongoing conversations and multiple cameras, whatever. Also, it was quite difficult to edit and to create because of that. You know, so it was a great work on their part, because none of them did it in the same room in the same place. You know, so and it seems very natural, and you're rooting for them, even though you know what's going to happen. You know, so yes, I think that they did very well, and I don't see us going against them in a category for whatever it is. You know, but it should be interesting. I'm particularly interested in what Krampus will do. That should I think.
Yeah.
Michael Lockyer did a great job of acting. You know, we've got some other stuff in the fire that may be coming out later this summer or whatever else. That ought to be quite interesting. Not from us, but it ought to be great. Yeah. I think him and his team is going to make quite a difference in the fan film world.
Ken, what's your 2 cents on this particular production? Especially
it occurred to me after I watched it that I was like, were the backgrounds behind the actors CG? Because if it was very well done, because I was thinking at first it was a practical set.
Nope. All green screen as far as I know. Like what we're trying to do.
Then they did a good job recreating the TNG feel, but not doing an exact TNG set. Basically showing the interior of the escape pods, which we saw part of one in the Emissary Part 1 with Cisco.
Right.
But that was a crowded one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a different perspective, and I like the fact that I guess it was Samuel Calkins who did the CGI backgrounds also, as well as the CGI visual effects. But the fact that it's sort of a minimalistic thing, but then they integrated all of the other stuff, you know, with the multiple video inputs in the background. When you're talking to somebody, you see them pop up on the screen in another spot, and that kind of a thing. The sensor grid that popped up, the visuals that you got once in a while outside, the sound effects, the music, even if a lot of it, if not all of it, was from the original Trek series. The way they used it was perfect. So I give you 2 thumbs up, guys. Now we're all up against some tough competition, including the Avalon universe thing where they went into multiple dimensions and had everybody come together from the different universes. So they're probably going to sweep the awards.
We're going to do something like that, right?
Yeah, we're going to sweep the awards.
6 tentacles up.
Well, that's it for tonight for HarrisFilm Reviews 359.
What'd you think? Be sure to let us know by clicking like, give us a comment, subscribe, and share. Well, we hope you've enjoyed the show. Come back and see us another time.
Until then, Steve Harry Harris and the HarrisFilm crew, good night.
Hailing frequencies are closed. Transmission complete.